Hi YouTube. Okay, so this is actually my second video of the day. Today is my birthday and I am by myself, and like I said, there's no better gift than to help the next person and put your knowledge out into the universe and hopefully wake people up. Like I said, all of the channels that I've watched, and it really helped me, and I feel like saved my life. Okay, so let's get to it. This on 33 seconds. That's funny. This video is going to be about strippers, and the truth behind it. Okay, it's gonna be, and this is coming from a woman that was a stripper for 5 years. Okay. Number one, I want you guys to know, and later on, you're going to see my real journey in my life, okay? I have old YouTube channels, okay? Like, I literally have videos of when I was like 15, you know? And I had my demos and my albums, and I was doing like Disney music. You know what I'm saying? Like those Disney sounding type Hannah Montana singing about love and meet me at the locker, and like that. Those are the type of songs that I was doing at the time when I was younger. And, you know, I'll say there's a stereotype on strippers, or there's like some type of um, assumption that you have about these type of women. Now, I don't knock the way that people feel. Like, I understand, but I need to break this down to you guys. Okay, so a lot of people think that everyone that was a stripper either didn't have a dad in the house, or her mother was on drugs, or nobody was on drugs, but they divorced, or you know what I'm saying? Or she was raped and all this crazy stuff. You guys, I beat all these stereotypes and still ended up in the strip club. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay, so number one, neither of my parents were on drugs. Both of my parents stayed married my whole life. I never grew up in a single parent household, okay? And I never felt like I was in, like a low level situation. Even growing up in Watts, like I had a decent house that was clean, and and my parents had common sense. I wasn't raised in some crazy ass background. That's not my story. I'm not knocking anyone that has that story, but that's not mine. I came home from school and I had my computer and my little TV. My dad, he had my TV on the wall. I'm watching That So Raven. I wasn't worried about shit, okay? So, I want to tell you guys why I became a stripper, okay? This is why I became a stripper. I knew from day one that I did not belong at a regular 9 to 5, okay? And so the way this world is built, it makes you feel like, you either better be Rihanna or Beyonce or some shit, or you better have a record deal lined up for you. Or if you're a guy, you better be an athlete, right? If you don't, even these people that feel that they're better than everyone else and that they're successful, what did they do? They went to college and got a job as a lawyer. So I knew that none of that shit was going to work for me. All I wanted to do was entertain. That's all I wanted to do, okay? And so people like to underestimate, the power of music and the power that celebrities impact on your life. Like I wasn't necessarily spiritually woke yet. And so let's just get right to it, okay? When, Rihanna, okay, so Rihanna was my life growing up. That was my girl, and that was my life. If she chopped her hair off, I try to chop mine off. If Chris Brown beat her, I wanted to experience it. That's how much I love Rihanna. And so people don't understand how much power these celebrities have over you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Rihanna did a video called Pour It Up. She did a video called Pour It Up. and it was strictly for strippers, okay? I was about 18 years old, I want to say maybe 19 years old, but I can tell you this. I was not a dancer. I had a job at Forever 21, hated that bill, hated it, right? But I wasn't no stripper, okay? And I had just blew my $30,000 check that I got from the LAUSD. I'll explain that later, but I won a lawsuit, and I won $30,000 when I was 15, but I couldn't get access to the money until I was 18, and $30,000 ain't shit, right? And so then after a year, I blew the money, okay? And so when that happened, that's when I'm like, okay, you gotta get in, you gotta get ready to fight, but you will not be flipping burgers. What are you gonna do? Bitch, what are you gonna do, okay? And so at this time, I also wasn't getting along with my parents. But listen, you guys, listen. This is why the Illuminati is the Illuminati. This is why these celebrities have a lot of control over our reality, okay? Stripping, I was raised as a Christian. Even though Jesus is the devil, now we get it, right? Back before I knew all that, I had my ass in church, choir rehearsal, Bible study, youth Bible study, praise dance rehearsal. I was in church like 4 days a week. Okay? By the discipline of my parents. There was no arguing with them about going to church. Okay? So I'm in church. But listen, you guys. When Rihanna did that Pour It Up video, like I said, everything that Rihanna did, I copied her. You got these new videos coming out about these rap songs, and when you listen to it at a high volume, the 444, the hertz, it hits your heart, and it makes you do shit. Like if you listen to Chief Keef, you might drink a bottle of Henny, you might end up popping them up. Okay, so I ended up in the strip club. I'm sorry, bro. It was because of Rihanna. She made me want to go see what that shit was about. I'm just being honest, G. I'm being honest with you, bro. I saw Rihanna on that Pour It Up video and I was like, oh, Rihanna did it. My turn. I took my ass to the strip club and auditioned to be a stripper because of Rihanna. And so if this is my story, I know there's other girls out there that did the same thing. So let's get right to it, okay? Because I don't like to ramble on and I don't like my information to drag, okay? You guys, listen. After a couple of years, and you guys have to understand, when you want to be an entertainer, you know what I'm saying? Like you have black, you like this tattoo? I'm Christianity K and it's... But anyways, when you have certain dreams and certain goals, that's who you are. Like, if all you want to do is perform and sing, and you would rather literally shoot yourself in the face than to go work at McDonald's, you go through certain lengths. Just because somebody is a stripper, it doesn't mean they wanted to be a prostitute. Even though, yeah, that is the industry you're getting in, and you don't even understand what you're doing because you're so fixated on fucking Rihanna. When Rihanna has never, will never step her foot into a strip club for a goddamn dime, okay? Never in her life. And she influenced all these girls to go strip. I'm just telling you the truth. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. I used to get on stage and I'm like, wait a second, I get to perform, I get to dance. Every club is not a nude club. You wear a bathing suit and you do your dances, you know. And I would have so much fun on the stage, you guys. Like, even the pole was amazing. Like, me spinning around like that. And it was so fast. And making up my own choreography and making up my own dances. That's what I loved about the strip club. What I hated about the strip club was talking to those men and doing lap dances and feeling degraded. The only satisfaction that I got out of the strip club was being on that pole. And so, see, when the Illuminati, when they limit the chosen people from being able to show off their talent in a way, because you have to sell your soul to be recognized for what you can actually do, you start looking in other directions, okay? The first year, I was fine stripping. I was good. But I'll say after the second year, I knew I was better than that. And it would hurt me so bad, you know? I would literally... Because, you know, when you strip, you don't really have a schedule. You show up when you want to. You leave when you want to. You got your cash under the table. There ain't nobody chasing you for taxes. And it gives you a form of freedom out of this matrix. Stripping takes you out of the matrix. This is real. It takes you out of the matrix because, like I said, you don't have a schedule. And when you sign your contract as a stripper, you're an independent contractor. And what's fucked up to me is how these people set this stuff up to where you couldn't even have this type of lifestyle without showing your ass. If you guys don't see that this is a setup, you're crazy. But continuing on, you know, I used to sit outside of the club and I would actually cry. I would go to work. Like, okay, so say for instance, I'm like, okay, I want to be on stage by 8. I would pull up by 6 to give myself time to listen to certain songs and cry my eyes out before I walked in. I hated it. I hated talking to those men. I hated giving lap dances. I fucking hated it. I hated it to the core. Because when you wake up and when you realize, when you're chosen to go higher up into consciousness and you realize if you're a stripper, you are a part of an agenda and you're the reason why other girls are going to be kidnapped. When you come to that realization, it starts eating you up and you don't want to be there. And you don't even want to be there. So I want you guys to know all the strip clubs are closed right now. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. You better thank your ancestors. They got you out that bitch. Our ancestors are tired of seeing the most beautiful black women, because what do we do when we know we're cute? We take our ass to the strip club. Our most beautiful black women degrading ourselves. Our ancestors can't even look at it no more. Okay? That's why the motherfucker is shut down. That's why it's closed. You can't go to work, boo-boo? I'm sorry. You don't belong there. You never belong there. You never belong there. Okay? And so with that being said, I'm already 13 minutes in. But I want to say, just because you are a stripper, okay? If you're one of those people in the strip club, like, I don't know, walking around making jokes, thinking the shit's cute, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the women that ended up there just because, you know, they didn't want to be enslaved by a 9-to-5, and just because the elite purposely gave us an opportunity of freedom to make us girls that are attractive think that way. You motherfuckers can do the same thing for McDonald's. Number one, you can pay these employees way more money. And number two, so many people are desperate to work. They can have a higher turnover at McDonald's. These motherfuckers can have people just working 2 days a week just to get by. But they don't do that. They try to make you feel like McDonald's is your real career. Like, oh, can we depend on you? Bitch, no you can't. Bitch, no you can't. Just because you went to the strip club, it doesn't make you dumb and it doesn't make you stupid. You are trying to exit the matrix. If you're chosen and you are a stripper, you are trying to... This is not for every stripper. Some of y'all really do belong there. Okay? Okay? But for the ones that don't, you know who you are. You're not stupid. You're not dumb. And you're going to get through this shit. And you damn sure won't end up back there because the motherfucker's closed down. Okay? Our ancestors, they're tired of the crap. They're tired of the bullshit. Of the bullshit. You go on stage and you feel free when you're dancing. You feel free. Then when you go to the back to give a lap dance, you know, this man is literally sitting behind you, right? And you're just on him, just, you know what I'm saying? Crying. I used to give lap dances and I used to cry. I used to have tears in my eyes because I didn't want to be there. Do not beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. If you weren't smart enough to get the fuck out before, you don't have a choice now, boo-boo. You don't have a choice no more. You out now. Now they trying to make, and see, all of the black strippers that were in LA, they're trying to get you organ traffic, and sex traffic, okay? Because they know that what are you going to do? You're going to pick up that phone and you're going to go into them contacts and them customers that was in a club. And so now there's no club, there's no security. It's just you just out here driving, trying to survive. Just, hey, Jimmy. Yeah, the club is closed, you know. You at the house, you still need my entertainment. Your ass is going to end up, you're going to either come up dead or you better stay your ass at home. All this shit was planned out. All of it. If you are a stripper, and I'm going to do another video to make this shit clear, because I had to drag this shit on to break it down, because I know what happened to you. Emotionally, I know what happened to you. If you're a stripper, and you out here trying to get money, because the clubs are closed, your motherfucking ass gonna end up dead. They gonna kill you. You better take your ass at home. You better take your ass home. I'm telling you what's coming. This was all an agenda. These strippers had no way out. Everything's closed. Now they're running around with Freddy Cougar. Gangstalking Freddy Cougar. They running around thinking everything's cool. Thinking they about to just go to Jimmy's house and dance for Jimmy. Since they can't do it at the club. You guys are unprotected. Take your little ass home. And I need a break because while I'm talking, this is my book, you guys. This is my journal. I write all my information that comes from the cosmos in this journal. And as I do videos, sometimes I have to take a break because I get so much information and I don't want to miss it. And then it gets all mixed up because I'm trying to tell you guys what's happening. This quarantine bullshit was a setup for you to get kidnapped. Stay at home. Stay at home, okay? So now your little ass, you argue with your mother because they done put your mom on MK Ultra. That's not even your mom anymore, okay? Now you're running out of the house, running away. Or run away, right? Freddy Cougar about to get you. He about to get you. He been watching you the whole time. With that being said, I'm out of here. I might do 4 or 5. Like I said, it's my birthday. I'm by myself. I might as well just keep going. I have so many topics. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do multiple videos on my birthday. Multiple videos. Look how neat my handwriting is. Look, isn't it cute? So cute. With that being said, if the strip clubs ever do open, which I doubt they are, stay your ass out of it. Okay? Don't go looking for these customers at their houses. This is what the elites want. So they can throw you in the back of a white van. Okay? And then with that being said, I love you guys. Peace.